Hello everyone, welcome back to the World Teamfighting Federation. It's our main event here in lovely Manchester in the sold out arena at this disused petrol station. We have a giant foam mass that didn't work. It's time for the World Chunkweight Championship match, where Shaken Not Stirred will be taking on up and coming jobber 0-50, the Beard. Let's get into the action right now. Alright, let's get this match underway. As we've previously discussed, we've got Shaken Not Stirred taking on against the 0-50, the Beard. My name is... Sorry.
0-50, that is quite a record.
0-50, yeah.
And who are you again?
I am Brian Chunkson, the owner, manager, and colour commentator of the World Teamfighting Federation. Joining me is Mike the Wall Duncan, my
Good to be
colleague.
back. Always love to be here. We are here again with the, to watch the defending champion, Shaken Not Stirred, take on the Beard. Now, I gotta say, 0-50 is a pretty dismal record, but I feel like, I don't know, I got high hopes for the Beard.
Yeah.
I think he might. I think he's got spirit. I think he's got potential.
He's certainly plucky. He's certainly plucky. I mean, how he managed to get this championship match is, a miracle in itself. He was in the middle of a hyper roll rumble, and everyone else accidentally left the convergence. So he was the last man standing. That's why he's here in this match today. So, the fact that he's going to be taking on Shaken Not Stirred after a bit of a brutal battle against Steamo to take the championship, it's going to be very interesting to see how he actually fares.
Interesting indeed. I mean, I admit to a personal bias. I'm a personal fan of ring names that start with the word "the" followed by a single, syllable noun. It's I have a special place in my heart for such things.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. We have tried to get a new match card image for the Beard, but considering it is, well, it's as it says, it is just a picture of a beard.
Looks a bit like that one Bugs Bunny cartoon character, the one that's just a ball of hair with some shoes on the bottom. That's pretty much what we're looking at here.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, he has been sort of compared to what is his name from the Addams Family, the
Cousin It.
Cousin It. That's correct. Yeah. He is the Cousin It of the World Teamfighting Federation.
Holy Vise.
Yeah, it looks like we can kind of pretty much see what Beard's
Beard is going full arcane here. Already has two silver Vise, and we have a Jinx as well.
Yeah. And then it's just there, and with the he's got the headliner trait on the Jinx, so that's just going to be a thing to get.
It's going to be our first argument today.
Well, he's certainly not taking the trap of increasing his health by 30. We'll take that.
That's a noob trap. Health is a resource. Use it.
Yeah. He's went for the component buffet. The beard is not partial to a good old world all you can eat. And oh wow, look at that! That's
and goodness, that is. We are looking at. We are one step closer to the edge, and we're about to punk.
Yeah.
with the Beard here today.
Oh yeah.
We're getting a lot of coverage of the Beard today. Not really sure. Okay, so Shaken Not Stirred. Oh, and we're gone. Shaken Not Stirred. We got a brief glimpse of them. We'll investigate their strategy as time goes on.
Yeah, but look at that. Oh, Shaken Not Stirred has decided he wanted to look at Beard's strategy there.
We have Shaken Not Stirred has officially received almost as much coverage of Beard as we have of them, which is
Here we go.
Okay, so Bruiser Rapid Fire is the build, and
that was a rapid fire Jinx with a Ginsu's Rage Blade there as well.
Ooh, that's a deadly combination if I ever saw one.
Indeed.
That'll definitely translate. And wow, there it is. There's
Just-
another Vi. Oh, I made a mistake. I mistakenly described a two silver Vi's. It was actually the Jinxes that were double silver.
Yeah.
It's of course doesn't irrelevant because now the Beard's got 2 silvers of each.
Mm-hmm. He's just silvered up. It's there. I mean, he could be looking for some more punks here to go for this, but oh wow, he is taking on a glorious burrito. Let's be honest, he's about 3 steps up from a standard burrito. So things are going well there. That Gragas.
I am glad I've already eaten dinner or lunch today because otherwise I would be rumbling right about now.
Yes.
Ascension kicks in, but it is far too late. Not nearly enough DPS to make a difference. Glorious Burrito. You know, the Beard takes a bite out of Glorious Burrito, adds it to his magnificent mass. You need a lot of protein to maintain that much beard hair.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just to keep it going in a glorious floof is just there, and that's another Vi. So now we
one. We have now gone with the double strategy. I'm pretty sure the augment that gives you the buff for that is not in play. Is that even in this set? I don't even recall.
I believe it is. Yeah, Double Trouble.
I
think it is called. I think it is still in here. I believe it is a gold augment.
Well, it's not currently active, and there is a gold. That is actually going to be somewhat of a golds this early are great, but that is actually at a bit of an inopportune time because. Now the Beard has to fill in with a weak bronze Vi. Hopefully that does not hurt him too badly.
Yeah, but here we go. Speaking of Shaken Not Stirred. Oh, and the Beard is dancing next to Shaken.
We have our first head-to-head, and things go very favorably for the Beard. That was not even close.
No, that was just brutal.
Literally default dancing on his premature grave. But Shaken Not Stirred is far from out. That is the first damage he's taken this game so far. He has lots of time to come back.
Yeah, he's absolutely fine. So he's, as you can see here, the Beard is just going to have to deal with the slim pickings of what's left here. For this, he looks like he was hovering over an Urgot and a Pantheon, and they have both gone. So,
Slim Pickings was my rap name in high school. I got a fun fact.
Ah. So did you hit it down on the streets?
We don't talk about those days anymore. They're behind me.
Understandable.
And it does look like the Beard is committing to the punk strategy, having picked up a couple newcomers.
Yeah, so he's now got himself. Oh, look at that! He's just got himself into the 5 punk range. He is one punk off.
I actually wonder if that is even advantageous. Obviously, the 4 punk. Excuse me, that's my lunch fighting back.
That's the glorious burrito talking.
It's the burrito. It's coming back. Because I mean, obviously, getting to the 4 punk limit is great, but I actually think that the Silver Vi might be more valuable than the Twitch. But we'll see how it plays out for him.
Yeah, I can see where this has come from. This has been a little bit troublesome.
Little dicey, but we're gonna pull through here.
Yeah.
Still no damage taken on the Beard. This glorious chin mane is yet to be shorn.
Yeah. Oh, and we've got another Vi. He is 1 Vi off.
One step closer to the Vi.
Indeed.
We're about to gold.
So he's looking at this other shop here, and he's considering going for the Gnar, maybe putting in a little bit of Mosher. It's generally the complementary trait to Punk, but he's just sort of held off.
Wish we could see a little bit more coverage of the defending champion here.
Yeah, I mean, considering
their whole build is a bit of a mystery here.
Yeah, our production crew does seem to be here, but we did lose our original camera operator last month. He's ended up going to another brand, but we do need to just make sure things are going. It looks like there is a little bit of bias on the on our camera operator because he seems to be waiting to see the entirety of the Beard's fight before moving over to Shaken Not Stirred, which, like you say, as the champion, should be.
I understand the enthusiasm for the the supposed underdog here, but We gotta balance the scales a little bit here.
Yeah. Oh, there's a gold
And
vibe.
there's a gold vibe. Wow, the beard is off to a riotous start, not to be confused with any kind of
video game companies that may or may have not had a unfortunate purge of staff recently.
It sounds. I feel like the staffs there should riot.
Yeah. Riot or we riot.
Wait, what? All right, before my brain starts leaking out of my nose, let's move on to another topic.
Yeah, let's.
Wow, this is also a massively physically damaging build. It's like 0 ability damage whatsoever.
So see if anyone will counter that by just putting in any sort of armor. So I feel the component anvil or the component anvil augment is working in the beard's favor of him having a little bit in the way of options to go for.
And
there's a
Gargoyle Stone Plate, a very classic, really high power item for front row tanking. Slightly unoptimal level up there. Probably could have waited around on that one, but
the beard does get a bit high off his own supply, I have heard, and that's actually contributed to around 37 of the 50 defeats that he has had. So,
what a weirdly specific number. It doesn't seem to be hurting too badly though. Once again, the beard is taking a comfortable round, no damage taken as of yet. The beard is running away with it.
Yeah, he's just going. He's absolutely going. So here we go, second augment time. Let's see what he actually goes for here. He's rolling away the cybernetic uplink and looked at that partial ascension.
Partial ascension, interesting. Healing orbs.
Oh, he is actually hovering over young and wild and free, which means his position cares not when it comes to the carousel rounds.
Well, that's actually a pretty strong augment to get when you aren't in the lead. It is one of those strange situations where being the lead, where it actually matters a lot.
Yeah. Absolutely. So if you could just look at, there we go, the camera operator has moved over to briefly.
We are committed. I did see the champ is definitely committed to the rapid fire strategy.
Yeah.
So that's going to be decent damage output, but I do worry for his front row. Whereas the beard has a rather robust front row in the form of Vi and to a lesser extent Pantheon.
Yeah. That is the thing. We've sort of learned through the undercard matches of the World Teamfighting Federation that damage is great. But if you die,
you know what they say, the best defense is a good offense.
Yeah. But there we go. Shaken Not Stirred gets himself a nice win there.
A struggle for that second place finish, but a win nonetheless.
Indeed.
As I predicted, the front row does tend to collapse on Shaken's team, but the damage pulls through just well enough to scoot into second place. Yeah. But still, a marked distance behind Beard's commanding first place lead in this game so far.
Yeah, I think this is actually shocking to a lot of people, least of all the Beard.
I told you. Least of all? You mean the Beard knew this? It's like, I mean, it's like nobody. You could rephrase that in the form of nobody saw this coming, least of all the Beard.
Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. I mean, let's be honest. The Beard has not been in this situation often.
Do you think that it's possible the Beard could have been sharking, could have been sandbagging to get this reputation and position before?
It is possible. He does like to walk around in a bear costume, and that defeat, is
that might set the record straight here. That is the first loss that the Beard has faced all game, and that could be the end of the Beard's momentum, depending on how well they can recover.
He is looking around though. He's running around the carousel. He's taking all the time
advantage,
in the world.
Taking advantage of the ability to pick a unit right away instead of having to wait their turn.
Yeah.
That is an augment that is completely worthless if you are in last place, but is fantastic if you are leading the pack.
Yeah. He is actually, for a change, looked at what he's wanted to do and looked for a game plan that wasn't just going and just placing units on the floor. But he's now got a Death Blade on that Jinx.
That could really make a difference. That Jinx is an absolute monster, hitting like a freight train from the back line.
And given the Hextech Gunblade as well, which in an ideal world would provide a little bit of extra health towards the front line as they're taking the damage, given its ability in here to heal not just the user but the unit with the least health.
That does in fact complement the frontline Vi significantly. Keeps that already robust frontline even healthier.
So this is the second fight with Shaken Not Stirred here, and I feel that was more definitive than the last.
I would say so. That is a commanding way to come back after that initial little stumble, and that is going to set Shaken back quite a bit, dropping down to third place behind the Glorious Burrito, who is making a comeback since their
hot sauce streak.
Yeah, since their defeat at the hands of the Beard.
Yeah.
Or at the whiskers of the Beard, perhaps.
Probably say
the tendrils of the Beard.
The tendrils, yeah. The bare necessities of the beard.
The paws of the Beard.
Yeah. There we go. Pouring out the sympathies and the
pour one out.
And Aphelios has been replacing the Gnar, but a bit of a misplay here by the Beard as he's placed Aphelios on the second row.
Way too close to the front line of the action. I got where he was going for. It doesn't look like he'll be punished for it this time, but he will definitely need to reposition that going forward. Otherwise, Aphelios is not getting a whole lot done there.
No. He's now started to sort of I wouldn't necessarily say that he's hate drafted Shaken here, but he's certainly stepping into his territory.
Stepping on some toes. You know, he's here to win. He's here to take names.
Yeah. Oh, and we've just had a run-in from Steamo here, who's
Steamo apparently a big fan of the Beard. Apparently, wishing well wishes. Hope as long as they don't start colluding, that's perfectly within the rules.
Yeah, there's absolutely nothing in place in the World Teamfighting Federation charter that says that a former champion cannot just cheer on whoever he damn well pleases.
Oh my, I've lost track a little bit, but Shaken is he's shaken is what's happened. I mean, falling down to the bottom half of the pack at this point.
So
we are not seeing the same Shaken that we saw on that fateful day where he took the belt from Steamo.
Yeah. Steamo, who again at that point was sort of out of his element in that first title defense. So I'm just wondering if there is something in the meals in the World Teamfighting Federation that means the champions have a bit of a harder time. Bear.
The nerves, man, they get you. Ooh, wow. The Beard this one did not go well. The Beard has been badly beaten by Lowen.
Lowen has just brought down the Beard. Lowen. Let's see what this first...
There's definitely a joke in there somewhere.
There was.
It ain't quite there.
No. So we've got a portable forge option here. There's a blacksmith's gloves, which he's hovered over, but then he's also looking at harm assist. He's went for harm assist too.
Even more Omnivamp. This... the goal here appears to be just don't die, and then you win.
That's, to be fair, in life, is just as relevant as it is in the WTF. Just don't die. He's pushed into 7 and has thrown a...
Sacking some of their cash to push to level 7, putting in a third Mosher.
Yeah.
Will we, or can we see a tier 2 Mosher, or are we going to hold on that for now?
Yeah, it makes me think that he's probably regretted getting rid of that Gnar initially, because he would have been in position to have 4 Mosher at that point, but if he is holding out...
The positioning of that Poppy does make me raise a bit of an eyebrow. Poppy at bronze level, Poppy does not have the fortitude necessary to stand up against all those attacks, even with the split Omnivamp.
Yeah.
If I were there, not to mention it takes attention away from the Gargoyle play. If I was in this position, I would swap the place of the Vi and the Poppy.
Yeah.
But I suppose I'm not defending. I'm not fighting for the championship, am I?
But I mean, you are due to take on the winner of this match. So
I am slated. I need to get in practice.
yeah.
Oh, I missed. It looks like the Poppy was removed from the bench and sold even. Wow, that was a committed action, a decisive move from the Beard.
Yeah, he's changed strategies. He's pivoted to an executioner strat now, which now would be taken into Twitch and Samira now in order to go for it. And risky as it was, it kind of worked.
Somewhat of a narrow victory, but Barnes is also in the lower tier of this championship. Not necessarily a huge win there.
Yeah. Turbo Bebison is on the bubble here. Could be taking an early shower at this rate. At 2 health. I mean, Teamfight Tactics and the World Teamfighting Federation does operate on a for as long as you're still breathing, you're still fighting policy, but Bebison is really on the knife edge.
Mm-hmm. We could be looking at our first elimination pretty soon. Yes. Coming up here.
So he looks like he's switching again. He's removed the Samira. And
This
has
is
now brought in a Senna.
This is an interesting maneuver here. Beard is seemingly not entirely sure what they want to commit to this game.
Yeah, I think he's really trying his best to sort of hope that he can get a Punk emblem and sort of just give someone else a little bit of extra here. But that
would be the ideal.
Yeah, he's taking on Sergey Rocker 6 again, who pinged out that he was facing the champ. The challenger even, sorry, the champion. Well, he's facing the champion as well. It's the same 8-person lobby. But
alright, and a resounding win.
Yeah.
From the Beard.
Turbo Bebison.
And there it goes. Turbo Bebison is out. And that is our cue for our ad break.
Yeah, so we will be back after these short messages. This World Teamfighting Federation main event is brought to you by Giant Eggs, the world-beating esports team made up entirely of poultry farmers. Founded in 2006, fans of the organisation, known recently for their farming simulator dominance in the ELEC, the Egg Laying European Championship, have been chanting, "The chicken may have came first, but the eggs don't yolk," for the past 18 years. Merchandise and tickets for their arena games can be purchased at giante.gg. Now, back to the action. Okay, so as we continue with this match, yes, he can keep hovering over the Punk symbol. It is not going to get him to 6 any quicker. He needs that emblem to get that sorted. Glorious Burrito has turned up in the continuing hot sauce streak, Tabascoing his way through the tower. Oh, and we've got Beard and Shaken Not Stirred for the 3rd time.
Will things go differently from the first two? Already holding up much better than before. Has dramatically improved their front line, has Shaken. But will it be enough? It's going to be close, but I do think it is still going to go in the favor of the Beard. Much closer this time, but the Beard holds strong.
Yeah, Beard holds strong.
Just with the life totals where they are, I am not confident that Shaken will be able to hold out long enough to continue their upward trend.
Yeah. So as we remember though that the Shaken Not Stirred does have the champion's advantage. All Shaken has to do is, well, beat the Beard in order to retain his championship. The Beard has to not only beat Shaken Not Stirred, but finish in the top 3 of the tower in order to take that title.
It ain't much of a victory if you take 5th place in a game in a group of 8.
Correct.
These folks, they may not be competitors per se, but I mean, they got to count for something.
Yeah. Oh, and that's another Death Blade. This time on the Twitch.
That is another Death Blade. The amount of damage output this team is capable of is absolutely frightening.
Yeah. They just have to, as you mentioned, they just have to make sure that they keep the back line alive long enough.
Ooh,
and there's
okay.
not an Akali coming.
Very last second Akali, but we have Akali on the field now.
Yeah. And again, like what you said before with the Poppy though, so placing Akali next to the Vi
has made the Vi much weaker by extension, and it is, did not quite go in favor of the Beard this time.
The Beard is on a lovely 69 health though.
That is pretty nice.
Indeed.
That's nice enough for 2nd place.
What isn't nice is Shaken Not Stirred's health, who is there at 15. He's on the bubble now.
Yep. He might be able to survive one narrow loss before he goes out here. He's really got to turn things around before it's too late.
Yeah. We've got a 2nd Akali, and yeah, the Beard is sort of adamant of keeping the Akali where it is, which is not the best idea.
To the bit, it's just the bronze just isn't strong enough.
Indeed.
Let's see. Will it?
Oh, this Yasuo of the enemy.
Yeah, the Yasuo is absolutely pulling things apart. But it's just a couple of bronze enemies left. Oh, and the Jinx pulls it through.
Wow.
Unexpected, but tragedy strikes.
Oh no.
Our hero has been slain.
So,
the champ is down.
So the Beard has to outlast 2 other competitors.
I am of the mind that he will succeed, given that 2 of his opponents currently sit on a single loss worth of HP.
Yeah.
A solid 2nd place, holding strong at this time.
I mean, there, like you say, at this point, the Beard could not win another match, just as long as the 2 others below, or 2 of the 3 below, just destroyed. The Burrito,
that could be a problem. This is actually one of the people who is on the bubble here.
Yeah.
And if that's any indicator, that could be a bad sign, potentially.
Yeah, Indomitable Will has sort of worked out there. We care not for status effects. Oh, the Beard's on the run. Oh, the Beard has found
a punk emblem. Oh, that could totally change the direction of this game.
Yeah. That will just provide a whole bunch of health and damage bonuses on top of what he's already re-rolling. So things could go really, really well. Or could just stay as they are. We'll find out.
Let's find out where...
So who is he going to make a
where the emblem goes.
He's hovering over it. He's thinking. He's put it on the Akali.
The Akali makes sense, I think.
He's also wondering whether he should put Sona on there. The Beard has had an aversion to Sonas in the past. But in one of the games he did come close by managing to place 5 Sonas on the back line. Unfortunately didn't put any items on them, so didn't really get much of a use out of them.
Yeah, just kind of sitting there waiting to die at that point.
Yeah.
Sona is a support unit. It cannot support itself. Oh, good nurse. I may have spoken too early here. That punk, the tier 3 punk did not pull through there.
No, but we have lost another competitor, Sergey Rocker 6,
who actually beat the Beard just a couple rounds ago.
Yeah. What is What is the beard trying to think about
Considering
here?
considering a team change up,
Yeah. The Akali is now silver, so is now making a bit more of a benefit.
that does justify their front row position this
Yeah.
time.
And
Ooh, not in time for the bell there.
no,
Gotta be stuck with a bronze Senna.
no, you have
this
to
match.
respect. You have to respect the timekeeper. They know what they're doing here, and they will have to keep going as it
And
is.
they know where you live.
Well, yeah, we
Yeah.
tried to keep the timekeeper away from our competitors, but he just keeps finding them. We
Just travels. He travels to the future in a time where he has already learned
yeah.
their address, and then he travels back, and then he has their address. It's kind of paradoxical. I'm trying to think about it too much, but it.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry.
He does his
about
job.
I mean, it's also why he is Amazon's Employee of the Month for 36 months running. If you're sort of
it's because he can. It's because he works 28 hours a day.
indeed 28 hours a day, 14 days a week.
And he still finds time for his kids.
I mean, it's a work ethic
Absolute
that you
hero.
really must you really must salute. Okay, so as the beard brings out a Warmog's armor to put onto the Vi, and
Make big thing bigger.
no,
Ooh, we are one off of a gold Pantheon here.
can he
Are we gonna
get it?
dig for it?
He's digging, and he has
There
got
it is, and rewarded. That is the third gold unit on the Beard's team this game so far.
Oh yeah, and it looks like he's not done. He's trying to go for a Phaleos now that the rapid fires are more under his control.
We're at the ragged edge of this game here, and it's really anyone's game at this point.
Yeah,
What seemed like a certain win for the Beard is actually becoming competitive. The Ascension cinches it in favor of the Glorious Burrito.
Oh, but we now
Oh,
have
but that's
a new
it.
champion.
Lowen is out, and the Beard has won. They've officially claimed third place, which, even if they go higher, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The important thing is that the Beard is our new champion.
Mm-hmm. So he decided not to put in the Yorick there. He had an opportunity to go for it, but he's really looking to see if he can get a gold twitch before going down. And now facing,
I mean, hey, why not? Swing for the stars.
well, he is ready. He is there, ready to T-pose to assert his dominance at this point. And at that point, Mike, you know what's going on here. You're going to get the wall ready to take on the beard.
Anything that hit, they call me the wall because every time someone tries to hit me, they bounce right back.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how this goes. So we're just gonna look like we're playing out the final because we always want to make sure all our talent here gets a good look in. Maybe if he actually clicks on Barnes. There we go. Our camera operator does need a little bit of prodding. The cattle prod isn't actually ready to go yet. It is not being calculated into this quarter's budget.
Give that man a Red Bull. Are we sponsored by Red Bull? Can I say that?
We are not. Unfortunately, we've been sponsored by Bridges Energy because I have heard that Death Stranding is the go-to game again. So no longer sponsored by Monster Energy. They now have their own energy drink. Who've also taken to look at this. But remember, we are also sponsored by Giant Eggs. So I guess if you want some more sustenance in the form of them,
get you some brain vitamins.
yeah. I am looking forward after this match to getting out the arena and going to see the next Giant Eggs game. I believe they are in the hay bale roll up in the Farming Simulator tournament. Go and get me some ELEC action later. That's right, as we had in the sponsorship advert. That is the Egg Lane European Championships. So
lovely.
yeah, I'll be looking to go there. I'm absolutely I mean, since Giant Egg's signing of Old McDonald as head coach, the team has just been dominant. I mean, we'll get there ready for the crowd to just be yelling E-I-E-I-O.
It's a hell of a chant. It strikes fear into the heart of its detractors.
Yeah.
Man, it is a fierce fight for the top here between the Glorious Burrito and Barnes here.
Yeah.
But Barnes does appear to be steadily whittling away.
At the burrito, yeah. I'm almost starting to get the feeling that this might be a wrap. Just a John, when you go through the edit, if you just put in a tumbleweed sound effect there, that'd be great. Thanks. That, John, you didn't have to do it now. Right, anyway. Let us see what's going on here as we get closer and we look like we're getting towards the Herald round. It does look like that will occur.
I'm definitely coming on Barnes here. The quality over quantity seems to be really paying off here. All those highly advanced gold units as opposed to the going wide strat of burrito.
Yeah.
You can't have a burrito that's too wide, otherwise it just the contents it just spills everywhere as soon as you go take a bite.
Yeah, sorry,
No?
I said this was a Herald round, but that is quite clearly an Elder Dragon. It looks like we overstocked on Elders again. We will get that sorted. And the fact that the Elder Dragon has decided he just wants to disappear. Oh no, he's come back and he's decided he wants to look at the action again. I feel having a nice tanky team with this country setup as well has sort of worked out, and just get that Hecarim off Wish brought in quicker. But looks like our camera operator has said he wants to follow it.
Sorry, I was just gonna say that it does appear to be that Glorious Burrito's days are numbered. Yeah. I don't think that Silver Ari is gonna make much of a difference. Oh, it's a Gold Ari actually. Even still, I'm expecting this to be the last round of the match.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Stranger things have happened, but
like that show that happened for like 4 seasons in a row. It was crazy.
Yeah. But we haven't got time to talk about the Upside Down. There's a culminating fight going on here.
Our world has been turned upside down with the Beard becoming our new champion.
Yeah, no one expected that. I mean, he's 1-50 now.
Holy cow! So remember that I said that Ari isn't going to matter? It mattered.
It absolutely mattered. It just exploded.
Completely reverses the momentum of this tight match that's not even between people that we are officially sponsoring.
Yeah, these are our preliminary talent. I may actually have to put some money in the budget. I may actually have to give these guys a little bit of an extra bit of paycheck here. Burrito claims that their items are bugged.
Wow, that is unfortunate. That is unfortunately outside of our jurisdiction.
Yeah, that is out of control. These matches operate under no disqualification. If you bring in a bugged item, the referee is only here to count the health off. And with that, Glorious Burrito has used the brass knuckles and won this match. And that is it for us at the World Teamfighting Federation. We will see you.
It sure is.
Yeah, we will see you next event. See you later.
Bye-bye.